Today, as you watch practice, was like a Friday, so put the guys through the paces, and I'm glad we had the heat one more time, and I think they pushed through it. We actually did a little bit more with the idea that we got a game 12 days on the horizon, and I think they did a good job with it. So with that, I'll take your questions.
How relieving is it to get this Odell deal done and have that sort of in the background?
Yeah, I mean, it's been in the background, but for those of you that have been here all the way through, you've seen that he's practiced hard. He's been training like he was going to play, and this was, it's obviously significant, but it was an issue of the day yesterday. So I've been pleased with what he's done, getting himself ready to play, and I'm sure for him it's a relief to have it done.
What did you view your role in the relationship with him once you got this job?
Well, like any player, I just wanted to get to know him. He's certainly he's an outstanding player, and he's going to help us win games. And so I just wanted to get to know him like I did, the other players. And so that was it. Just normal communication between a coach and a player. And you've heard me say it before. We're here as coaches to help the players be the best they can be. And part of that starts by understanding who they are as players.
Pat, was there anything in that getting to know him process that kind of surprised you that, maybe the world didn't see that you were able to take and build on?
I've said it numerous times, but he's super passionate about football. What I've seen in this building and what I learned early on is he really cares about what he's doing. He trains extremely hard. All the things that you need to do if you want to be great. And I think I saw that quickly and really haven't been disappointed in any of that along the way.
What about balancing the passion, though? I mean, sometimes that's what gets him in trouble. I mean, how do you kind of work with him to balance that?
We all need to control our bodies and our minds, and I think that's, we talk about that with the players constantly, making sure that they keep their composure. And, there's a real fine line between being competitive and then crossing that line. So he's no different than any other player, and we all wrestle with it as competitors. When I was a player, I was involved in a fight or two myself. So I understand mentally how that plays out.
I know he hasn't played in the preseason. Would you have sort of just, if he had played, or would you have run vanilla sort of plays because he's such a dynamic player? And as you get prepared for the game plan in the regular season, are you kind of excited that you can really put him into use in the game plan?
Well, first off, this contract stuff was running parallel to a player coming back from injury. So all along I wanted to be smart with the player. And that's what it did. And that's what I did all along. And what we were doing all along was to try to bring him back at the right pace and get him involved in as much as we could at the right pace. The contract thing was running parallel to that. But there really were two independent deals.
Pat, is there any doubt he's ready to go week one?
There's no doubt in my mind that he'll be ready to go against Jacksonville.
When did you get to that point? When did you see that he looked like what you maybe seen on film or whatever it was in the past?
Along the way, just watching him play.
Was the Detroit week big in that process?
Detroit week was big. He got a chance to compete against some really fine corners, and he did it in practice at a high level in really an uncontrolled setting, and so we were able to see it then.
Do you feel as though he has like enough max level energy, practices similar to what you were able to observe in Detroit going into week one, especially up against Jalen and someone who's going to be very physical?
Odell will be ready to go week one.
Anything else?
Any update on Olivier?
No update. Same as yesterday. So we're just working through his ankle.
Pat, are you going to give your first team O-line any work in Thursday's game to get the run game going?
We'll see.
Not enough.
That's not enough. We'll see though.
Pat, what do you want to see from Davis? This may be the last time he plays for long.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see as we get ready to play the game. I think anybody that goes in there, we want to see him play good football. I think that's the most important thing. And on the short horizon here, we want the players to go in, play good winning football against New England, and that's what we're looking for from all the players.
Is there anyone in specific you're really looking to get a long look at in this game is being that you said before that a lot of your guys aren't going to play?
We'll see. I don't mean to be cryptic about this, but we'll see. Really, when you come down to it, I want to let our list of injuries kind of settle here, and then we're going to go in as a staff. We haven't finalized exactly who's playing in the game, and before we do that as a staff, I certainly wouldn't want to tell you something that's inaccurate.
What I'm getting at is more like usually at this time of year, there's a couple guys at the end of the roster that this game means probably more for than other guys. Do you have any positions that you're specifically looking at least, or?
No, I think it's important where we're at. We're a new staff, we're a new team, that everybody goes out and plays well.
Today's sort of the end of the whole preseason process. You said Odell's ready. Do you feel like the Giants are ready for the regular season?
Well, we're going to find that out. I feel like we've done a lot of good things. I think we're on the right path. We certainly have got a lot of work to do between now and the first week. And then teams improve as the season goes along. And so this is a game, it's the ultimate team game. You have to practice this game. And between your practice sessions, you play games. And you do what you can to beat the opponent you're playing on that Sunday, and then you move on. And so it's really a journey for a team to try to get enough wins to be in the playoffs. And as you go through it, you hope as a team you stay healthy and then continue to improve.
Pat, how did Barwin come through yesterday?
Connor did well, and he did a little bit more today as well. So he's on the right path as well.